Hey, everybody, it's Friday afternoon, and I'm coming to you live from the Naples Church of Christ. We're going to be doing two things right now. We're testing out our live streaming equipment to make sure that everything's going to work well on Sunday morning, but also giving you some announcements about what Sunday morning is going to look like. By now, you've probably already received an email or seen our Facebook post on the procedures for Sunday morning. It's going to be a little restrictive in the beginning, but we really need your cooperation in order to make this work well and just to be safe for everyone else. So let's run through what's going to happen on Sunday morning. When you get here, you'll arrive through the side door to the foyer. Don't use the front doors, just use the side door. And when you get there, you'll be greeted by someone wearing a mask, and they'll open the door for you so you don't touch the door handles. We're trying to avoid a lot of the contact where we don't have to go back and worry about, two people touching the same thing, twice. So they'll open the door for you. Then you'll come into the foyer, and you'll make your way toward the offering plate and communion elements. And remember to keep space between you as you're coming in. We're going to avoid the bumping and the clumping. And so you'll make your way to the offering, and the communion table will be there as well. And if you have something for the offering, just drop it into the plate. And then the communion cups that are on the table, they also have a wafer that's contained in the very top of the cup. And so you'll take one for each person that needs one in your group, and then you'll come into the auditorium. But before you enter the auditorium, you're going to stop and be met by a seater. You're going to move from the greeter to the seater. And the seater is going to bring you in, or your family, and they'll actually assign you some seats. I'm sorry that we have to do it that way, but it's just like going to a fancy theater. Just think of it that way. So you have someone opening the door for you, and then you have someone that's going to be seating you and your family. Now, we need you to stay in your seats, please. Once you get there, no mingling, no hugging, no handshaking. I'm really sorry, but that's the way we need to do things, at least for this Sunday. And we also need you to keep a close eye on your children. Your children should stay with you. They're not allowed to be moving about independently in the building. We're going to ask you to minimize contact with things. There are songbooks and Bibles in the bottom of the chairs, but we'd ask that you not use those this Sunday so that we don't have to try to worry about cleaning all those after the service is over. So during the service, we'll have some singing, and we'll have communion. It will be less singing than usual, and so the service will still end around the same time as usual, even though we're starting at 11 o'clock. Oh, and that reminds me, try to get here by 10:45 at the latest, because that way we won't bunch up, and we'll have everybody in the seats ready to start that service live at 11 o'clock on Sunday. And there won't be distractions of people coming in while we're doing that. Then, once the service is over, you'll be dismissed by rows. And so please don't just get up and exit. We'll tell you when it's your turn to go. And as you go through the foyer, you go back out the same door that you came in. And please go ahead and just clear out of the building so that, again, we don't have people bumping and clumping on their way out. Well, I know it's a little different. It's only temporary. But I'm looking forward to seeing everyone that can make it on Sunday. And if you can't make it, we totally get that, totally understand. There's no pressure to attend. Please, only come when you're able or when it's safe for you to do so. But we'll look forward to seeing you this Sunday, or you can see us right here on Facebook at 11 o'clock. Thanks, everybody.